Shall we begin? Let's begin, people.
What's good, YouTube, and welcome back to the arcade, where games are supposed to be fun. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, and let's get on with it. I'm going over the settings, sensitivities, and menu systems in Battlefield 4, one of the games I'm playing right now, and a lot of people are playing it. Just rose in popularity with the reveal trailer of Battlefield 2042, which looks like a great game. And these settings and menus and whatnot can be kind of confusing, so thought I'd make a video for them. Kind of the main thing to do on the channel, along with some compilation edits of my gameplay in different games, which you can check out as well. Definitely encourage you to subscribe. What I do is I have kind of multiple emails with multiple accounts, so I have all my gaming on one thing, I have all my comedy on one, so it's not just like one giant feed where you get so many subscribers and just jams up your feed. Anyway, so when you open up the game, the home page here, they got some new stuff they added for new players, all the incoming traffic. You click over to multiplayer. For new players, they have a quick match. It's kind of aimed towards the noobs. So you're going to see all the game modes with explanations for them. Over here, you have squad. You can join your friends. Squads of 4, have comms and whatnot. Server browser. This is the main way I find my servers. You go through all the filters. You can have favorite servers, etc. And I'll go into depth about that. And then the test range and rent a server. Well, you can actually rent servers, and the community has pretty much, I think all the games have had those servers up until Battlefield 5. So if you go into server browser though, go into server browser, and then you're going to go into filters. Now here you're going to have all the game modes. You can choose which ones you want. I pretty much mainly play Conquest, Large, or Rush, but you can experiment with there's Gunmaster right now, and there's lobbies for all these game modes, even though the game came out in 2013, I think. Really cool that the game's been revived, and it's so freaking fun. It's one of the best games I've ever played. So much, just a literal sandbox. So you got maps and you got free slots. I usually keep none as one of no free slots. You get into a quay. That's kind of the way I almost always do it. 6 to 10 slots open, not so popular over server, and then you can go off obviously the what has the best connection. For type, you want to go unranked and ranked. Those are what you're going to get rewards, you're going to get unlocks, you're going to get progression, XP, etc. And the official and ranked is just the difference between the quick match players and the server browser players. For presets, I just go with normal, or you can go with hardcore and look through. There's classic, there's a couple different things, but it's just ticket, damage, you know, how much health you have. Regions, obviously you can just pick your region. North America, South America too. When there was no lobbies before this game kind of blew up again, like South America too, get them Brazil lobbies in. Alright, now, so click view servers, and now you can see what your filters kind of bring up in the server search, and then you can enter a quay. But right here I jumped into the test range, and I'm going to go over the main settings and the advanced settings. So go to game menu, go over to options, and we'll start with controls. There is a lot to cover, so I'm going to try and do it as fast and efficiently as possible. Top tabs, we got controls, gameplay, audio, video, and motion sensor. And right off the jump, we're going to start obviously with sensitivity. Your main aim sensitivity. This is not Call of Duty. I don't recommend having the highest sensitivity possible, insane level 120% or whatever it is. I rock a 30, and that can be adjusted due to whether you got a sniper, a shotgun, or what you're running. And again, this is preference. Some people like a higher sensitivity. This is what works for me though. 30 might work for you. Yeah, man, try it out. I don't know. Soldier buttons, veteran is what I rock. That is going to switch your melee to circle and your slide or your go prone to R3. That's just kind of what I do in every game. Soldier sticks, I keep that default. That is another thing. You can go southpaw, you can switch it up left, right. It's kind of similar to other games. Vertical look. Are you an OG inverted player? I am not. I can't play inverted. I think I fly the vehicles inverted. I don't know. We'll get to that setting when we get to that setting. These options for your button configuration for your vehicles, like the tank in particular, you gotta go over these yourself. You gotta go into the test train and really test these out. And I don't fly the vehicles in a live match and just crash everybody into a building. It's really not appreciated by the veteran players. These two, I keep them default though. Vehicle aim relative control is kind of a confusing one, but I keep that one on for vehicles with turrets. Heli and jet buttons and sticks, I keep them all default, and that is through many years of playing and testing. You gotta test it out yourself and see what you like for yourself, but it's gonna be probably between default and veteran unless you play on lefty southpaw controls. If you're an OG player, or some people actually prefer to fly inverted, I keep this on normal as well. They also got the option to swap your L1 R1 with your L2 R2. I've tried this so many times and I just can't break the habit, and I like the feel of a trigger as the trigger. Uniform soldier aiming off, because I have fine-tuned all my sensitivities, but what this is going to do is, for muscle memory, just turn this on and it will help correct it. It's better for muscle memory, but personally I just go with the zoom sensitivities. This is one thing you should definitely experiment with in the test range, or in-game, whatever. Soldier zoom sensitivities are what we're going to cover next, and there's a much more in-depth menu for this. The standard soldier zoom sensitivity I have on 80%, and let's go into these advanced options now. So in the advanced zoom options, decouple aiming from turning, I have that off. Now you're going to have iron sights, close range, magnified close range, medium range, long range, and very long range, and coefficient. There's some serious shit going on here. Alright, decouple aiming from tuning, I keep off. Iron sight sensitivity, got that at 91%. Close range 75, same with magnified close range. Drop it down to 70 for the medium range. You see the trend here. I think I actually got to correct that on the 71 for long range, very long range, 51. So you can adjust all these, test them out in the test range. The aiming in this game is a lot more dynamic. Try it out. Switching over to gameplay here. Weapon zoom. Hold the button. These are a little more straightforward, so let's zoom through them. Alright, steady, scope, hold. This is going to be the difference, tap, press it, and then release it. Press the button. Vehicle boost, you press the button. Aim assist, auto rotation, keep that on. Aim assist, slow down, keep that on. Not as strong aim assist as in Call of Duty, so keep that in mind. Reload hint, system hint, kill log, battle log, award message, game mode message. I keep all these on. Squad with joining friend. Yes. Tutorials, I keep them off. If you're a new player, maybe keep the tutorials on though. And I'm gonna come back to the advanced gameplay options. Audio options are pretty simple. You can adjust these accordingly. Just to be thorough and cover everything, the advanced gameplay options, what we have is pretty advanced. I'm gonna tell you that, man. There's so many settings in here. You gotta just go through these individually by playing the game, but I really think they're fine default. You really don't have to mess with these guys. You can fine tune the color of your reticle, hip fire reticle, the hit indicators, headshot indicators. You can change the colors of everything. You can change pretty much everything in here. Moving forward though, because there's still a whole lot to cover in these menu systems. On the video tab here, we got brightness and your colorblind options. And the final tab, motion sensor. I don't know why leaning enable is off. You want to have that on. Leaning off of corners, adjust sensitivity, and free look. I have that off. Moving on to the next menu system, you have the deploy screen, and this is going to be your class, your gun setups, all that kind of stuff. The 4 different classes you can play as: assault, engineer, support, recon. These are your basic assault rifle, submachine gun, LMG, sniper, and also it's like a med class, a engineer class, explode shit class, your ammo resupply class, and recon, your recon class, like motion sensor, sensing, tracking, UAV type stuff. There's gonna be a lot better class setup videos out there, but you have your guns, you have all these different types of guns, so there is versatility within the classes, within each, whatever you choose. But for instance, like you can't use a sniper on engineer, you gotta use the sniper in recon. There's exclusive gadgets as well. The main thing I'm always taking, RPG with engineer, and the repair tool, med bag with defibrillators. That's a must. So if you're playing medic, you've got to concentrate on reviving your teammates, saving those tickets, support your ammo supplying, etc. And if you're a sniper, hopefully you're not just sitting on a mountain, just picking people off and not doing actual recon and helping your team. It's a team-based game. It's an objective-based game. The whole motto is play the fucking objective. PTFO. On a lighter note, one thing I will cover is the field upgrades, the kind of perks and things you upgrade as you play. You really want to customize these. There's certain things that are only available for each class, and there's some pretty cool upgrades you can get. Go through those, check them out. Truly hope this ain't too cringy, and I'm not a personality, I just try to be myself. Some of my older videos are very cringe. So final thing here, we have all of the vehicle setups. So you see L2, R2, you have kits and vehicles. That's why it's very confusing for new players. And primary weapon, secondary weapon on main tanks. There's infantry fighting vehicles, mobile anti-aircraft. There's so many different things. Boats, tanks, helicopters, jets. So you can customize all the countermeasures, optics, your upgrades within the vehicles. So many things. And you see here, man, I've been playing for years, but not steady enough and not grinding hard enough. I still came to the game late, but I started playing this on Xbox 360. It's like half the player counts, 32 players a server. So go through all these. The standard unlocks are great, so don't worry if you don't have some of the other things unlocked. I'm sure I missed some things, so if you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll try to reply. I will leave you with some gameplay clips on the way out. If you're new around here, subscribe. We are small but strong, where games are supposed to be fun. Check out some of the edit videos and things we got going on the channel. Some great playlists. I'll catch you on the flip side.
We've taken objective Bravo. Is now under our control.
Gotcha, bitch!